For a very long time, getting every shiny starter Pokemon was no easy feat and would require an absurd number of hours to complete. But all of that changed when the Fire Nation Hang on. No, this is the wrong script. But all of that changed with the release of the Indigo Disk DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Hey everyone, today we're diving into something super exciting. Not only is this my first ever YouTube video, but we are also going to be shiny hunting for all the shiny starter Pokemon across the Indigo Disk in a 4-part series. We'll be tackling a different biome in each video and timing how long it takes us to clear each area, and today we're kicking things off with the Savanna Biome. Our first target for this challenge is going to be Rowlet. And you may be asking, why Rowlet? Well, first of all, the whole Rowlet line is really awesome. And, well, yep, that's why. As many of you may know by now, the base odds to find a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is 1 in 4,096. But we're able to boost these odds through various methods like mass outbreaks, sparkling power sandwiches, or even the Masuda method. For this hunt specifically, I'll be using the outbreak method paired with a sparkling and encounter power sandwich. You know, since we can. So, I set up a picnic and got to creating the greatest sandwich the world has ever the greatest salad the world has ever seen. This, definitely a salad, will give us sparkling power level 3, as well as encounter and tidal power level 3, bringing our shiny odds to 1 in 683. But we're not done boosting yet. By knocking out 60 Rowlet in the mass outbreak, we would be able to boost our shiny odds even further to a whopping 1 in 512. And with that, let the shiny hunt begin. The hunt for shiny Rowlet in this area seemed a bit daunting, as the shiny for this little guy is green, and in this area of the savannah, the green grass is taller than most of the Rowlet walking around. I was really needing to squint to see these guys, and I was super worried that the shiny may just blend into the tall grass. Time went by so quickly, and before I knew it, I was faced with defeat as our first shiny salad gave us absolutely nothing, and my first thought was, I guess YouTuber shiny luck really is a myth. But nonetheless, I had a challenge to complete. Heck, I hadn't even got my first shiny in the challenge yet, so I couldn't give up now. So I stood back up, I set out my picnic table, and I created the best salad that I could and got to hunting. Time was yet again going by so quickly, and I found myself approaching the hour mark in this challenge very, very quickly. But that's when this happened. Oh my god. Finally, there it is. Oh, we have 9 minutes left. Oh, that took forever. We're 58 minutes in. Took almost an hour just to get this one. Oh, this is going to be a long challenge. Okay. What ball do we think? You know what? You took ages, so I'm going to be quick. Quick ball it is. You gotta be kidding me. Really? There we go. 59 minutes and 8 seconds. and we got the first shiny of the challenge. 59 minutes into the challenge, and we could finally say we had the mint bird. I was so relieved to get the first shiny in the challenge that it actually gave me a second life and a burst of adrenaline that made me feel like every shiny from here on out would be much easier. That was some not so subtle foreshadowing for you. Immediately after this, I decided I'll go to the top right corner of the biome to search for the other grass starter, Snivy, as they tend to populate this section in huge numbers. Hi there, it's Editing Weta here, and it seems that the footage between the hour mark to around about the hour and a half mark didn't save correctly, and we lost that gameplay, which sucks because we didn't get one but two shinies. In the last 10 minutes of the grass sparkling shiny sandwich, we managed to find Snivy, literally like within the last 30 seconds of the boost. This was another huge confidence booster, which meant I had 2 of the 6 shinies ticked off in 1 hour and 8 minutes. We also came across a shiny Execute while we began our shiny hunt for Sobble using a sparkling encounter power sandwich. This was a totally random shiny, which is always exciting. Oh, and by the way, it's not the only random shiny that we will find in this episode. Sobble had decided that the Execute showing up shiny during its sparkling power sandwich was enough for me and decided not to shine within the 30 minutes. This means we had no choice but to make another water type sandwich, and that's just what we did. I got back to the hunt, and then literally less than 5 minutes into the sandwich power, this happened. Oh, there it is. Oh, that stood out a lot. Like, I saw it immediately. There we go. Shiny Sobble. Oh, it's such a good shiny too. We'll go with Dive Ball, eh? Nice. 1 hour, 49 minutes in. With Sobble caught, we were now halfway through the challenge, and we're only 1 hour and 50 minutes in. This was huge because I still had water sparkling power active, and it was going to be active for another 25 minutes. And so I thought, now is the perfect opportunity for us to get the other water starter. Spoiler, we didn't. In fact, we would do quite the opposite, as I would find myself in a heated rivalry very soon with a certain starter Pokemon here in the Savannah. Totodile spawns in a small pond at the northern end of the Savanna Biome. I head over with my shiny power still intact and waited for the small crocodile to spawn in its masses. Yep, only one showed up. What could I do to make these little chompers spawn more so that we could get one within the shiny sandwich time? If only they could spawn like a lot, like sort of like a mass outbreak. So we began date skipping. For those that don't know, you can skip the date on your Nintendo Switch by 1 day to trick the game into thinking 24 hours have passed. The game will then re-roll the mass outbreaks for you. We could keep doing this until the Totodile spawns as an outbreak and hunt it from there. Now, at the time of recording this challenge, I was not aware of how rare a Totodile outbreak was, and therefore was not ready for such a grueling process. I started skipping my dates while my water sandwich was still active and watched as outbreaks for the other starter Pokemon started to pop up every 2 to 3 resets. One in particular was Charmander outbreaks. These were popping up very often, and I still needed to do my Charmander hunt for this challenge. After some time resetting, I said to myself that I would take a quick out and just decided to hunt for Charmander the next time it pops up, if it was before the Totodile outbreak. And at 49 resets, we had a Charmander outbreak appear, and we would revisit Totodile soon. I began to knock out 60 Charmander at the outbreak and made a delicious fire sparkling power sandwich to ensure that I was hunting at the best odds. And then the hunt began. As I had hunted shiny Charmander in this game previously, I knew it wasn't too hard to spot and felt pretty safe hunting this at pace. And that's when I noticed. Wait. Oh no. No. We're doing like normal Charmander spawns. It's not an outbreak. Because of the time. Oh, you can't see the time because of the timer. Hang on. It's just gone past midnight. Ah, that's rough. There are a lot of Charmander spawning though. This is a really good spot. Yep, we had knocked out all those Charmander in the outbreak just for those odds to be taken away from us once the time clocked over midnight. This means we were hunting Charmander at sparkling power odds of 1 in 683. But with the sheer number of Charmander spawning, I decided to push on, and again, less than 5 minutes into the sandwich, it shined. Oh, there it is. That didn't take long at all. Nice. Cool, cool. Alright. I have so many of these shiny Charmanders from like previous hunts. So we're just going to quick ball this one. Come on. No, don't play. That's enough. Jumping. Now come on. No, not Charmander. In you get. Come on. How dare you? There we go. Alright. 2 hours, 22 minutes in. On the dot. Finding shiny Charmander so quickly meant that I had plenty of time to find our other fire starter in the savannah, Fennekin. And it just so happened that the game had reset, so we had a Fennekin outbreak. Everything was working out for our fire starter hunt, so we wasted little time, got over to the outbreak, and began to knock out these fire foxes when this happened. Why didn't we kill him? 30. Oh, there it is! Oh, I didn't even have to kill all of them. That was number 30 that I took out. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that was so quick. Not caught though. Come on, mate. Join the crew. Oh. Come on. Oh, every time. He doesn't though. He doesn't want to go in the luxury mall. Garchomp, I think, is going to have to sacrifice his life. I think it's one of those ones. Never mind, we caught it. Oh, why would I think like that? We don't have to sacrifice Pokemon. Fennekin is caught. Shiny Fennekin looks amazing, and I'm so happy this one decided to show up so quickly. But now, I set my eyes on redemption. At 2 hours and 30 minutes down, my goal was to find the final shiny starter and complete this challenge before we hit the 3 hour mark. And having been defeated by the date skips alone for this starter only moments ago, I knew I would have to dig deep if I wanted to find success. I began the date skips, and as I watched time go by, my goal of finishing within 3 hours slowly slipped into the past. But we pushed forward, and 135 further date skips later, this happened. Oh my god. Finally. I do not know how many resets that was, but that was a lot. We are at 3 hours and 17 minutes and I just got the Totodile. This is huge. After a total of 184 date skips, we finally had a Totodile outbreak, and it was time to start the hunt. I already had a water-type sparkling sandwich active, which still had 24 minutes remaining on it. So we had 24 minutes to knock out 60 crocs and get a shiny. However, our efforts were yet again met with defeat as our sparkling power depleted. What would it take to get this green Totodile, and why had it been so elusive up until now? We could not answer these questions without having the will to power on, and as we inched closer and closer to the 4-hour mark, I whipped out my picnic table and created a water-type sparkling sandwich that even Arceus themselves could not refuse. And we waited. And then, out of nowhere... Wait. Oh my god. There is no way. There is no way we got a Bruxish before the Totodile. Ah. Oh. I should be happy. It's a shiny. It's a shiny I don't have. And it caught first ball. But I really, really need the Totodile. We ended up finding a shiny, which, if I'm being completely honest, I probably would have never hunted. But this Bruxish is a great shiny. We now had 2 random shinies caught while trying to hunt for the starters here in the Savanna Biome, but still needed the final starter to be able to stop the timer. Before I knew it, we were well over the 4-hour mark in the challenge, and each minute seemed to drag longer and longer. And that's when it happened. Hey. You look a bit odd. Ah! This is it? This is it! Yes! Oh! I almost went past you. I almost went past you. Oh, I'm... Wait, is that another one? Okay, no, it's not another one down in the background. Oh! That took so long. Okay, stop. Let's quickly catch it so that we can stop this timer. Oh. Come on now, with recoil. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's it. We can stop the timer. 4 hours, 8 minutes, and 41 seconds. Ah, that last hunt done my head in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Totodile. 4 hours, 8 minutes, and 41 seconds. The Savanna Biome was complete. We had caught 6 shiny starters and 2 extras along the way, and as I took a moment to wind down next to the pond of Totodiles, I wondered, wait, is that another shiny? Wait, oh my god, we just got another one. Oh, we literally just finished catching one, and we've got another. There we go. That's right, just moments after the first, a second shiny Totodile decided to make its presence known, and it almost seemed like it was a gift from a higher Pokemon power rewarding us for our determination in this quest. I absolutely adore this group of friends we have caught in this first biome, and I am really looking forward to catching the rest of the shiny starters over the next few videos. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all in the next one, where we will tackle the canyon biome and hunt for the starters that call it home.